but all of them need not to lead to melanoma. Therefore, always people go for surgical biopsy, that you need to cut the skin and then take it and then go to the laboratory and test it. But recently, one company has introduced the Melafind actually, which has also been approved by FDA. And here what they do is, they have a scanner, optical scanner, which uses around 10 electromagnetic waves and takes the image of the skin. The particular mole or license, it takes it, and then it is processed by heavy duty programs actually, and then compares with the 10,000 data available in their computer, and then tells whether this particular mole or license is cancerous. Actually, that way, they are able to do some kind of non-invasive one, and they are very successful. Here, how they have achieved is, if you go through their literature, what it says is they are using missile navigation technology for this purpose. Some technology which was utilized for missile navigation, that exactly they are applying. In fact, many of the experts also will know that how the miniaturization is possible today is, most of the satellite launching and space laboratories, wherever you launch something, satellite and that thing, always you worry about the weights and the thing. Performance has to be perfect, like round the clock and 24/7 and year-long thing. That way, miniaturization, the efficiency, the technology is available for missiles as well as satellite communication and other things, satellite launching and things. And all these technologies are now coming to the other instruments actually, like analytical instruments. So I remember actually when I was doing my PhD in mass spectrometry used to occupy almost this much stage actually. Now a mass spectrometer can occupy only this much height actually, and it can deliver much more than what it was delivering earlier. I mean, that's how the miniaturization, everything, electronics is miniaturized, everything is miniaturized. Now that's how we come out with the portable things. Now this Melafind, they say the success is very good. And next one is same thing, diabetes. I think our School of Bioengineering, Biomedical Engineering is known for it. They use thermal imaging to diagnose diabetes, even cancer or arthritis. And they have done a good amount of work for that. And everybody knows that, and as he said, glucometers are available, then somebody, you have to pick and then take the blood and test it. That's what the normal procedure is. Now, another company, Echo Therapeutics in US, has come out with some kind of innovative thing. They have developed a sensor and monitor. And this is being currently tested actually. And that sensor, it's just like a patch actually, which is attached to the skin. It only, samples the skin surface. And then it's able to convert into, I don't know the real technology what it is. It just attached and then it senses the skin surface or the dead cells or something like that. It's able to convert it into glucose values. And this one, every minute it can send the results to another monitor. And to the Wi-Fi connection or whatever it is, it's able to transmit it. And then whenever there is a necessity, the alert is given. Therefore, the patient or the person can be attended to that. Now that is being again tested actually. Now this is how even non-invasive technique is coming up. Now even in the field of mass spectrometry, where I am specialized, so-called specialized, recently person has introduced what is called a surgical electrical knife. When it is related with again cancer, some of you must have heard from me actually. When cancerous tumor is removed from the body, the tissue is removed, always surgeons will tend to remove the normal tissues out, which is not good for the person. Now, how do you know that? If at all you want to do that, when you are removing the cancerous tumor or cancerous tissue, you need to send the sample to biopsy, to your laboratory, histopathological, and then say that yes, it's not or yes. Then it takes minimum of half an hour. If somebody is lying on the surgery table, and if you want to see whether he has to cut more or less or something like that. Now this gentleman, a Hungarian researcher who was working in Imperial College London, he has developed an electrical surgical knife actually, which is called as an eye knife. Now this eye knife, when the surgery is done, due to heat actually, it's an electrical knife actually, it also cuts the tissue and it generates a lot of smoke. Now this smoke is sampled actually by venturi pump actually. You just suck that. And this smoke contains lot of phospholipids. And these phospholipids are all charged species. Therefore, these charged species, just they are sampled, directly into the mass spec analyzer. Because mass spec measures mass to charge ratio of ions, positive ions and negative ions. These phospholipids are negatively charged ions. Therefore, these ions come into the gas phase. They are present in the smoke. They are just sucked in, and then that exactly delivered into the mass analyzer. It is mass analyzed. This gentleman and his group, over a period of 2 years, they have sampled around 2,000 cancerous and non-cancerous samples from starting from breast cancer, colon cancer, so many things. And then they have generated a library containing almost 200,000 lipid profile data. It's available. Now with this one, patient can be operated, and the electrical knife cuts only 0.1 mm cube of the tissue, and 2.5 seconds the video screen shows actually what he is sampling. It tells whether he is sampling the right one, is cutting the right tissue or a cancer tissue. This has been tested in 3 hospitals, and then Waters company has taken this particular technology and they are going to implement it actually. I mean, that is the status. That means tomorrow, in the hospitals also you will see a mass spectrometer. This is called rapid evaporative reionization mass spectrometry. This particular technology which is called. Now this is going to be put in the hospitals for doing the cancer surgery and other things. I mean, that's the advancement we are talking, where the biomedical engineers also can contribute wherever wherever it's possible. There is no limit for innovation, and I think this time our students have put this motto dream, design, and deliver. Therefore, always we should be able to do that actually. And as I said earlier, this particular BIOYANTRA'15 is packed with a lot of technical people, a lot of industrialists who are practicing biomedical engineers. I mean, they know really you are going to hear from horse mouth actually what is the real story. So and also each and every biomedical engineers can become an entrepreneur. That is another thing. Whatever idea he is having, he can implement it. Because anything, there is a possibility for the improvement actually. Therefore, always problems are existing for biomedical engineers to tackle it. I hope this interaction with the experts and listening to the experts like Professor Ray, where this IIT Delhi is known for biomedical engineering course and other things, and he himself has developed with some of the new products actually, and you will hear more from these experts. And our students, I think the senior who is doing the MTech actually, his name is Sultan Ketani. He went on a semester program to Harvard actually. And then during the project, he was also with this professor, and then they developed a paper strip actually. And that is for actually rapid HIV detection and treatment monitoring through viral load measurement on paper. And the team won the Fulbright actually, futures prize of $100,000 actually last year. And that's why even our students are able to deliver or contribute to some kind of innovation. And many more youngsters are also like that, because we find them doing their project work and other things. And even the participants are encouraged to interact and then come out with new ideas and make use of your stay here useful. And I wish this deliberation for 3 days will be very, very useful for producing young innovators and young biomedical engineers. Thank you very much.
I believe all the students present here will make the best use of all the opportunities available to them.
We request our head of the department, Dr.M. Anburajan, to introduce our chief guest of the gathering.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, invited guests, distinguished speakers from various Indian industries, delegates from various colleges, institutions, faculty members, and our student friends. A very good morning to one and all present here. So with immense pleasure, I would like to, it's my honor and privilege in introducing to you our chief guest of this function, BIOYANTRA'15, Dr. Alok, the Executive Director of Stanford-India Biodesign Program. Alok, PhD. So he is a professor of biomedical engineering and joint professor of polymer science and engineering at Institute of Technology, New Delhi. He is also concurrently professor at All India Institute of Medical Science, New Delhi. He has developed 9 biomedical products and published over 150 research papers in all leading professional journals. Professor Ray was a leader in the area of compatibility of materials with the living tissues. He has devoted his research to develop biocompatible materials for various medical applications, which include drug delivery devices, catheters, contact lens, and other medical implants. For this, he has been innovative that he has used locally available natural materials to develop several new synthetic materials. As BIOYANTRA'15 is going to be dealing with innovation, we will have very productive session with Professor Alok today, where he will interact with you about the innovation in healthcare for India. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
We invite our chief guest, Dr. Alok Ray, Executive Director of Stanford-India Biodesign, to address the crowd.
Dr. Jayanti, Professor Radhakrishnan, distinguished faculty of the university, and my dear students. I consider it is a privilege always among the dreamy, excited students for the last several years with them. All of you are very distinguished people. You are all individuals, and you have a strength of individually all of you have strength. Only in this country, I think the medical device was not possible to develop because culturally we are excellent people in one area. Something like that, if you look at our music, you will see that one guy will be singing, all other people are below him and doing something. Look at almost everything, your dance. Individual is given very important place than group. To do a medical device, it is required a team. The team spirit in this country is very less. That we want to cultivate. For the last 10 years, I want to do that. What happens? As you become older and older, your individuality increases. So the program I started called to make medical device, I made a rule, nobody above 25 will be associated with it. There you can exchange your idea more easily. It is very amazing to tell you, I will tell you, actually I was prepared to give a technical lecture. You will be amazed to tell you that people from Department of English, people from Department of History and Engineering students and Social Science together over a team, and I what I call brainstorming in a room, something like that, young kids like you, 18 to say like 22, together, and I give one idea that you have to make something. One of the idea was given like that, say like, how do you do? Say like, what they do in medicine, say like that, if you want to locate through your anus what is happening, and that is an instrument they introduced through your anus, and they very, very painful process. I told this guy, you know who has the best idea? A girl from the English department of Iran house. So it is nothing that the engineering training or the education is only educate you to equip to think and analyze given a data. It is nothing to do your career. The career you are individual. How do you look at the things? That is very important to us. So therefore if you group and decide and do, you can do amazing things. And actually when I was born, and I was undergraduate student. Whole idea is to, the moment you become graduate, you have to go to a foreign country to get trained, get a new idea. And that time India was a third world country. Now it is the third country. After USA, China, we are the country, we are making things. So it is amazing, and it's the best time in this country, because you think whatever you can do it here, because our ambitions has catch up with our capabilities. When I was, say like in America in 80s, I saw that Star Wars. Star Wars film have a something that from Interstellar, a telephone system can speak. And now I have in my pocket the same thing. It's much better than that. So any dream, if you just can dream, you can make it. There's nothing impossible. I strongly believe. And that belief, we started some program, we did it. I will give in details when I will present it, because there is, and whole system is interactive. You can ask any question anytime, and I will be tomorrow up to lunch. Anytime you can ask any doubt, any problem, anything, I can tell of this. Because medical device development is one of the area I am very much interested, starting from startup to say venture capitalist, to have the facility, to have a prototype, to get it evaluated. Almost all landscape I have managed from 2007 till now, because no medical device was made in this country. This has taken a challenge and doing something. This is the beginning. Thank you very much.
I hope everyone